Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Fires to the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Finds his tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, it's Morgan. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Wolverines offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You know, nowadays, so many people go for it on 4th down, so maybe it causes people to be more aggressive on 3rd down. You ain't going for it now. 3rd and long, and I bring the blitz, and I get home. No 4th down for you.
Bringing it back, it's Adams. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He'll just keep slinging it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Rifles it down the middle. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the 1st half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this 2nd half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
And wide receivers are doing this more and more in college football. You see them motion and shift all over the place. They give them the football a lot. Sometimes they use them as a decoy, but nice, positive game. But more importantly, defense understanding they're ready for it. Good stop.
Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Milroe. This time he's got it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They're just about ready to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, it's a pass. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and taking a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Reserve runs it out to the 48. And
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this year.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On second down, he'll fire. Pocket starts to collapse. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. What a snag by the defense.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Turns it on in midfield. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown time. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Puts him in the spinner and moves on. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Wide out in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Alabama! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Yeah, and how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Barrels ahead. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.